Hello everyone. Today we will see how we can convert a list to dictionary. Sometimes we might end up in a situation like where we need to convert a list to a dictionary. Today we will see a few examples on how we can convert a list to a dictionary. The first method is using a for loop. So first I have created a variable department. This is my list. So I have the three dictionary inside the list. For example, here I have first list as department, max, and chapters algebra. And the second dictionary is department English and chapter is poem, and the third is department physics and chapter is Newton. So these are my three dictionary, and I have the dictionary in the list, and I have variables departments. So I'm going to use a for loop here to iterate through this list and convert that into a dictionary. So for item in departments, department equal item of department, so dictionary of list department equal item. So I have declared a empty dictionary at the top, and I'm gonna populate that empty dictionary using a for loop here. So when I execute this command, you will find the output. You will find the output here, like the input. This is my input. It's a list that is three dictionaries inside the list, and now I see the output. And the output is now become a dictionary because list is this square bracket and the square bracket, and for dictionary this is curly braces, you could see here. So in this first method, we convert a list to a dictionary using a for loop. Move on to the next one. The next method, here I am using a dictionary comprehension to convert a list to a dictionary. So I have the same variable here, department. It's a list with all the dictionary inside that list. So, and I'm going to use this dictionary comprehension to convert this list to a dictionary. So here this is a syntax here. For example, if you see here, the key I of key for I in list of dictionary, for key in list of dictionary of 0. So this list of dictionary is my input data, and the key is just kind of the key inside the list of dictionary. So this is the syntax, and if I run this one, you will see the output. So as you see here, my input is a dictionary here. Sorry, my input is a list here, and with the help of dictionary comprehension, I have converted this into a dictionary here. So again, department of max. Here I have this department as the key here, and this all these are kind of values. Similarly, chapter is a key here, and again these are the values to that. So this is kind of I use help of dictionary comprehension. I converted this list to a dictionary. Move on to the next one. So next one is again using dictionary comprehension, but we are converting into a single dictionary. So like here is the same example. If you see here, I have a data of I have a my variable data. It's a list of this dictionary. For example, I was assigned as 1 is to A, then 2 is to B, 3 is to C, and 4 is to D. These are my list data. First, this is my first dictionary, and this is my second dictionary, and I'm going to use this dictionary comprehension here to convert this into a dictionary. For example, here k is to v for each e in data for k comma v in e of items. So here the e dot data, this is written in the list. For example, here it is going to the first list 1 is to a, 2 comma 2 is to b. Then for each kv in each item, it is going to return the key value pair in that item 1 comma a, 2 comma b, and then k is going to update into this dictionary. So that's how it is going to run. So this is my data, like I have the sample data here, and with the help of this data comprehension, I'm going to convert this into a dictionary. If you run this one, you will find everything is inside the same dictionary. It's one dictionary. So but you see in the above example, here you have a key, then you have value, but here everything inside like one dictionary, you have both key as value. For each individual you have key and value. Move on to the next one. Next one is you are converting a list into dictionary using a dictionary comprehension. It's the same thing again, but here what we're going to do is we're going to pass a value to each of the key there. So by using dictionary comprehension, we can convert a list of keys to dictionary having the same value. So in this case, I'm going to hardcode. I'm going to send a value to each key. Some hardcoded value. So for example, I'm mentioned here as hardcoded value. So this hardcoded value going to pass into each of the keys here. So like my input is data of 1, 2, 3, 4, and the dictionary code. I'm gonna use this data comprehension. I'm just passing the hardcoded value into each of this key here. For data key data, I'm gonna print this one. If you see here, I have 1 2 3 4. Now that list converted to a dictionary now, and each key has a value some hardcoded value. So you can pass any values here. For just a placeholder, I just mentioned as hardcoded value here, but you can give any values to it. So in this way, you can convert a list to dictionary. Move on to the next one. Next one, we're going to convert list to dictionary using a dictionary from key functions. So this dictionary key function will accept the list of keys, which is converted to dictionary keys, a key and a value which is to be assigned. For example, here this data I have mentioned as this is my list, max physics chemistry, and I'm going to use dict dot from keys. So I'm going to pass this by data, and I'm going to pass hardcoded value. I'm going to pass to this one. So if you see the output, each key will have a hardcoded value here. So for example, the output, if you see, the max has hardcoded value is a key and the value. In physics is a key and then we have hardcoded value. The chemistry is a key and we have hardcoded value. So in this way, we can convert a key into a dictionary. Moving on to the next method. So next method, here I'm going to use pandas data frame to convert a list to a dictionary. So I'm importing a pandas here, import pandas as PD, and then I have the same department as my sample data for list data. And so here I'm going to use p.data frame departments to dictionary. The two dictionaries is to convert into a dictionary, and the orient parameters is to convert into a list. So this is the syntax here. So the list here, the list of dictionary is like it's gonna input. The input, for example, this is syntax. For example, pandas data from list of dictionary dot to dictionary orient equal list. So here the list of dictionary is my input data, and to dictionary is a method to convert into dictionary, and orient is the parameter to convert is to convert into a list. If you see run this output, if you run this command, and you'll see the output as if you see here, the input is my list here, and my output is dictionary here. So in this way, you can convert a list to dictionary using pandas data frame. The next method we're going to see is using JSON normalize. So using JSON normalize also we can convert a list to a dictionary. So if you don't want to use a pd.data frame, you can use pd.json normalize, and you can convert that to data frame, and then you can convert that into a dictionary. So same example here, I import pandas as PD and have the same variable department equal to, this is my list here, and I'm going to use pd.json normalize. I'm passing a department to that department, passing parameter to this one. Then I'm just displaying this one data frame. Then I'm converting the data frame to dictionary. The orient equal to list. The orient parameter passing as list. So it's going to convert the data frame into dictionary, and the list is the parameter inside. So if you run this output, if you run this and see the output, you will see like so this is my input, which is a list, and this list is converted into a data frame, and data frame have converted that again into a the dictionary here. Then move on to the next method. Next method using a chain map. So for using a chain map, we need to use from collections import chain map. This chain map is a chain map groups multiple dictionary or other mapping together to create a single or updated view. The return type will be a chain or map object. We can convert to a dictionary using a dictionary constructor. So here I have used the same example, same variable departments. This is my list here, and I've used department equal to chain map of the departments. So I've used this chain map to convert this into chain map object, and then again going to use operator to constructor to convert that into a dictionary. If you see the output of this one, you'll find this is my input, this is a list, and using the chain map and using the list operator convert this into a dictionary here. Moving on to the next method. The next method I have used enumerate function to convert a list to a dictionary. So here I have the same variable department, it's my list, and I'm using this enumerate function to convert the list into a dictionary. For I comma, for example here I use a for loop here for I comma d in enumerate department dictionary of I. So initially I declare a empty dictionary, and then I'm doing iterate over this department, and I convert that into dictionary and just store it into this dictionary. So that's how it is. This is one way of doing it. Other way what we can do is, for example, I have another variable list of 2 equal to abcd. Then I'm going to use dict of the enumerate function list of 2. So this also does the same thing. It's going to convert this abcd into a dictionary. So to convert this into a dictionary, I'll just quickly run this one and show you the output. So this, for example, if you see the first one, if I'm using a for loop here and use this enumerate function to convert that into a dictionary. So if you see here, this is my input department and this is my input list, and just converted into a dictionary here. The same thing, and the same one, I have the next variable list to abcd, and I've used this dict of enumerator here list of 2, that also convert a list into a dictionary. That also you could see here. And for example, if you want to revert back, for example, I have a dictionary like this. If you want to change back to list, then you can use this code to convert a list to a dictionary, I mean a dictionary to a list. You can use this code. For example, list equal to 1, I'm passing dictionary of values here. Dictionary is my dictionary equal to my that I just change the dictionary value here. I changed one dictionary dot values. So this code will convert your dictionary to your list back. So that's what you could see here. And I've just used list one equal to value for value in dictionary of values. So this is the code which is going to convert the dictionary into list again. So that's what you could see here. It's converted to list again. This is just for if you want, in case if you want to revert back to the original one, this you can use this code. Move on to the next method. The next method is to convert list of tuples to dictionary using a dict constructor. So here I have three tuples here. Department equal to physics comma atom, max comma algebra, English comma poem. These are all my tuples, which is inside a list, and I'm going to use a dict operator, sorry, dict constructor, to convert that into dictionary. So if you run this command, you will find the input is my list, the output is my dictionary. Moving on to the next step. So next step is to convert list of dictionaries to a single dictionary using update function. For example, here I have a sample input data equal to a list which has the dictionary 1 comma a, 2 comma b, and then you have 3 comma c, 4 comma d. So I used empty dictionary, initialize with the empty dictionary first. Then I'm using for loop. Inside the for loop, I use update function to convert you store the value into dictionary. If you run this one, you see like, so I have my input as list, the output is dictionary here. So in this way you can convert list to a dictionary. Moving on to the next method. The next method is to convert two lists of same length to a dictionary. For example, I have two lists. I have one is department and chapter, and this is my department list and this is my chapter list, and you want to use zip function to convert this into a zip object. So for example, here d1 equal to zip of department character, so this is going to convert this into a zip object. Then I'm going to use dict operator to convert that into dict constructor to convert that into dictionary. So for example, here dict of d1, so this is going to convert the list into a dictionary. So here I will see they have two lists here which is converted into a single dictionary. So these are some of the ways we can convert a list to dictionary. um, I've come across a situation like where I need to convert list to dictionary, so I've used these methods to convert to list to dictionary. Hope this helps for you as well. That's it for this video, and thanks for watching.